Hey guys, hey, Joe Herrera here and welcome back. Hey, today we're going to talk about how to invest in real estate with a partner.
Never stop dreaming.
Hey guys, hey, Joe Herrera here. Hey, this is the fourth video in an 8-video series on how to invest in real estate with a partner. So today we're going to talk about a lending partner. So how to partner with a lending partner. So how do you partner with a lending partner? So the real estate investor finds a deal, negotiates a deal, gets a deal under contract, and then the lending partner lends money on the deal and gets a good interest rate on the property. So there are different kinds of lending partners. Let's go over them. So first, it's what's called a hard money lender. And so some people don't consider a hard money lender a partner, but they really are a partner in you closing on the deal. And they're the ones who give you the money to close on the deal. Let me just kind of explain a little bit about what a hard money lender is. So usually it's a professional organization or company who actually lends money for a living. So usually they'll lend, a certain percentage of the purchase price, maybe some of the rehab, and it's usually a 12% interest rate, and then usually they charge points, and points are a percentage of the loan. And usually it's 2 points that they charge. So let's just say you have a $100,000 loan, they're going to charge you $2,000. Usually that's at closing. You pay the $2,000 at closing, and then they're going to charge you 12% annualized interest, which is 1% a month for a specific amount of time. It could be 6 months, could be 9 months, could be 12 months. If you're flipping properties, usually the interest rate's not that high if it's a buy and hold. You can find someone to do a non-traditional bank to do like a 5 to 7%, maybe 8% at the most. But a hard money lender is someone who lends professionally, and they're a lending partner. Another lending partner is a private money lender. Now, some people think that these are, they're one and the same, but in my mind, they're not. So, hard money lender is usually a professional, someone who loans money professionally. That's what they do for a living. A private money lender, in my mind, they are someone who lends money, someone who has money. It may be someone you know, maybe a doctor or a lawyer or someone like that who has extra funds, and they're really busy professionally, and they have extra funds that they can lend. So you can also partner with a private money lender who may not have the stringent interest rates and points and stuff like that. So hard money lender, like I said, usually 12 points and 2%. There are some that fluctuate. There are some, I paid as little as 9.99%, and I paid like no points before. But with private money lenders, it seems like they're a little bit more flexible, because it might be someone like I said, it might be a doctor, it might be a lawyer, someone who is a professional who wants to put their money to good use and be able to get a good return on their money. So you can partner with a private money lender, and rates, they vary. They may not charge any points at all. They, it could be as low as a 6% interest rate, or it could be a 12, or maybe even more. But usually, private money lender, they're usually more flexible, and they're really good partners to have. You can also partner with what's called a gap funder. And a gap funder can be a private money lender. So oftentimes a gap funder is a private money lender. So let me just kind of explain to you what a gap funder is. So a gap funder is someone that funds the gap that you have between what the purchase price is, what a hard money lender will lend, and what you need to buy the property. So for instance, a hard money lender, they may only pay for 80% of the purchase price. But my hard money lenders, they usually will do 85% of total costs. That includes the rehab. But the thing is there's a gap, right? There's a gap between what you need, right? If you're only going to fund 80% or even 85% of the total, there's a gap between that number and what you actually need to close on the property. So the gap funder actually closes that gap. So let me give you a little For instance, let's just say you're buying a property and for simple numbers, you're saying you're buying a property for $100,000, right? So you're buying a property for $100,000 and the lender is only going to, the hard money lender will lend 80% of that. So in this case, the hard money lender is going to lend $80,000 of that $100,000, right? So what do? You've either a private money lender can lend that or gap funder. There kind of can be one and the same at times. But you say to get a gap funder to fund the other $20,000. And so now you're into no money out of your pocket, right? So a gap funder, like I said, $100,000 purchase price. The hard money lender may cover $80,000. So you have a $20,000 gap, and then also there's closing costs, stuff like that too. But the gap funder will fund the difference between what the hard money lender will fund and what the total purchase price is. And then you can also include rehab in there as well, because the hard money lender might not cover the full rehab. They might only cover 90% of the rehab. A lot of my hard money lenders will cover 85% of total costs, which sometimes is 100% of the rehab, sometimes it's not. So a gap funder will cover that difference. So you can definitely partner with a gap funder to be able to have a successful real estate transaction. So how do these people get paid? So when you're partnering with a lending partner, they get paid points and interest. Now, like I said, they don't always charge points, and they will charge interest, but usually, like I said, reiterating, a hard money lender will usually charge 2 points and 12%. And a gap funder or a private money lender, it varies. You can definitely negotiate more with a gap funder or private money lender. So that is how you partner with lenders when you're buying properties. So how do you paper up, or what kind of paperwork do you use when you're partnering with a hard money lender? Well, first thing is a promissory note. So a promissory note basically says that you agree to pay the lender X amount of dollars for X amount of time at X interest rate. And then also, depending on the state, they're also going to get a deed of trust or a security deed. So basically these instruments are the same. It just depends on the state. I buy properties in states that require a deed of trust, and I buy properties in states that require a security deed. They serve the same purpose, and basically what it does, it secures the lender's interest against the property. So for instance, a regular bank, if you do a regular transaction, you buy a personal residence, then they get a promissory note. You agree to pay them X amount of dollars for X amount of time for X interest rate, and then they get one of these, a deed of trust or security deed. So what these do is they put a lien on the property, so when you go to sell the property, then the title company or closing attorney goes out and checks the title and says, oh, there's a lien on it, they need to get paid. So that ensures that the lender gets paid when the property sells. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. This is video number 4 in an 8-part series on how to invest in real estate with a partner. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications when future videos come out. Watch more videos or go to my website, joeherrerarealestate.com. See you later.